So, Scream 7 is getting interesting, to say the least. Last night we had two major announcements for the cast of Scream 7. Now, a couple things. Yes, I'm well aware that, Scream 7 is pretty contentious right now after everything that had happened, basically after the first director stepped away, and how, I forget her name, Monica something, the main actress, and her stances on several things, and then Jenna Ortega backed out, and it just got worse. Like, it really just got it was a bad sign. And then we had a new director come in, and we're going to focus on Sidney Prescott, and we are going to have some of the cast from Scream 5 and 6 come in. But here's the thing. Also, Joel McHale is also playing the husband and not Dax Shepard. Ain't that kind of weird? Anyway. What was I? Where was it? Oh, yeah. Basically, we have a new casting. Basically, we have the return of Sidney's brother, played by Scott Hazley, I think that's his name, and Matthew Lillard is coming back as Stu Macher, the long-awaited return of Stu Macher. God knows we'll probably get like some images of Skeet Ulrich, probably, some bad CGI Force Ghost stuff, but I digress. So the fact that Matthew Lillard doesn't shock me. That's the thing I want to point out right now. The thing that doesn't surprise me. I was actually anticipating Matthew Lillard coming back because that was something wanted from Screams 5 and 6 was the return of Stu. Because his death, you could say his death wasn't inconsequential or non-existent because the dude had a TV just dropped on him. You can come back from that. Now the other thing is that Stu coming back kind of signifies that this is really desperately trying to get butts in seats, because I guarantee you they're still fighting with that controversy. I would have to imagine that it would probably be in everyone's best interest that they play it safe. And then but the one that really got me, the casting more than that got for me, was Sidney's brother coming back. Roman Bridger. Roman coming back. Because, you can make arguments and theories about Stu coming back, and how he survived. Roman died pretty good. He fucking died pretty well. There's no argument of Roman's death. You can't, with Stu, you can make arguments and they could be justified. Roman? Not so much. So it does lead me for right now, until proven otherwise, that it's probably going to be maybe hallucinations. Or maybe he was a director and had a good, I don't know, he's not, I wouldn't say resurrected, but I would probably say maybe, a good, he knew ins and outs of Hollywood and anticipated faking his death or something. Now, Stu coming back, they really also made it a big thing. And could it be, and keep in mind, I will say that there's a good chance that maybe it's hallucinations, maybe it's kind of with Skeet Ulrich's character, and maybe that could be the case where we're just getting Lillard and Hazley back as Roman and Stu in a hallucination scene. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if Skeet Ulrich also showed there, and it's just Sidney having these hallucinations or nightmares of the the previous Ghostface killers. That could easily be the case. I'm not going to say we've definitely found the killer, the killers, I should say, for the new Ghostface, or rather old Ghostface for Scream 7. I'm just saying, I feel like there's more to this. I feel like it's too easy just to bring them back. Could they be the ghost? Could they be the ones behind the Ghostface mask this time? Easily. I'm not doubting. I can't rule that out either. I'm just saying, personally, I think what's probably going to happen is that that's probably going to be a dream sequence or hallucinations from Sidney. That's probably what we are, that's probably what we're getting and I'm sure Neve Campbell will sell it. I have no doubt about it. I still have my reservations because I feel like this is all a big cry for help to make sure Scream 7 can actually happen. That's the thing. I'll also give it this, is that At least with Scream 5 and 6, there was no, like, lingering plot threads that never happened. Like, you can easily say 5 and 6, that storyline, and, you know, the plot line for Scream 5 and 6, that ended. And now we're going back to a new Sidney storyline. So I do think that's kind of cool. And at least there's that. And also, I know it's a little weird to have, like, out of nowhere, the Sidney trilogy, and then this two-parter with these two sisters, which was definitely the thing that brought me back into... I've said this before, that Scream 5 and 6 are the reason I went back and, you know, appreciated Scream more than usual, because I'm not a big fan of deconstruction in any form. Like, I'm like, oh, isn't it... Because I hate the whole thing of deconstruction, no matter what it is, whether it be with horror or anything, is that it's just basically this the whole thing of someone holding a mirror up to you and going, this is stupid! You're stupid for liking this! Fucking kill yourself! I feel like it gets... Like, a lot of that gets so fucking mean-spirited in deconstruction. But after watching 5 and 6 and going back and watching the original trilogy, it gives me a new appreciation, because while it is deconstruction horror, there's fun. Like, there's legit fun with Scream, and that's why I give... Scream is one of the few deconstruction things I give a pass on. So, and going back, like, it does show with horror franchises where we go in a different direction for a bit with 5 and 6. So you could easily say, like, that was, like, in how... there was a mini Tommy Jarvis arc in the Friday the 13th movies. So now the sisters duology is over, and now we're going back to Sidney. Whether this starts a new trilogy, I don't know. Because you can only make... But then again, you know, Michael's had 13 movies. Who's to say Ghostface can't, keep coming back? Anyway... like I said, it is interesting to see Lillard and Hazley back. Hazley was the one that really got me. Because, again, Lillard, I was like, yeah, Matthew Lillard's probably coming back in some capacity, one way or another. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that's what's going to happen. But having Roman Bridger back was the one that made me go, oh, we're trying some shit now. But, again, I'm leaning towards it's probably a dream sequence or hallucination, but who the fuck knows? Anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of these returns for Scream 7? Are you guys excited for Stu and Roman to come back? Do you think they'll be alive, or do you think it'll be a dream sequence or a hallucination? Yeah, just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.